So RuneScape has come a long way since 2007. Some key fundamental aspects of the game have been changed and affected the way everyone plays. Not to mention the way the graphics have evolved over the years. There's no denying that RuneScape NXT looks truly stunning, but to a lot of players, the old graphics really made the game what it was. I can remember the day I created my first ever account, over 10 years ago. His name was JMeister35, and he was going to be the best warrior in all of Gielinor. I remember being told by my friends to kill cows, to level up, and to make money by selling the cow hides. So that's exactly what I did, for hours and hours. As an 11-year-old, this enthralled me. Roll back another 6 years, and you have RuneScape Classic, where any action you completed felt like an achievement. I really feel like I missed out by not playing Classic RuneScape, as this was truly the beginning of MMORPG games. Just look at it. It was so different, so diverse in the way it played. I still believe to this day that nothing compares to it. So as already mentioned, I started playing RuneScape in 2007, when things had already changed considerably, but there was no denying that it was still a tough game. These were the days when you had to pretty much devote your life to the game if you wanted to be a high-ranked player. The days when everyone was envious of a certain player. Zezima. Now of course, he wasn't the only one, but because of his #1 status, and the fact that he held it for so long, he became the most famous, the most decorated, the best RuneScaper of all time. He had a following like no one had ever seen before. The community was so strong back then that everyone would come together for huge, player-organised events. A lot of the time they were hosted by Zezima himself. So now we're going to talk a bit about YouTube, and the most popular videos from years ago were the creative ones. No clickbaiting necessary, as people just knew that the creators put a ton of effort into each and every video. RS music videos were glorious, and bring back a lot of fond memories for people like myself, and I'm sure a lot of you as well. It was videos like this that really kicked the RuneScape YouTube community into life, and as a kid watching, I really wanted to make videos like that too, not realising how much work went into them. Well edited videos like this one, showing off high melee damage numbers, got popular as well, and motivated noobs like myself to level up in an attempt to get to that stage of the game as well. But RuneScape really was a grind back then. Not that it isn't now, but in comparison, it's now fairly easy to get max combat stats, and probably 5 times as quick to reach max total level. And although the game looks great with the new NXT client, in some ways it takes away from how RuneScape was meant to feel, and I for one would happily continue to play, even if they never updated the graphics from 2007. But I digress. Jagex didn't make any mistake by updating the graphics over the years. They moved with the times, and evolved the game into what it is today. They did what was best for the longevity of RuneScape, because if they never updated anything, new players would stop coming to the game, and instead would choose MMOs that are graphically superior to RuneScape, of which there are many to choose from. So why have I stuck by RuneScape for so long? Why, after 10 years, do I still log in, every single day that I can? I think it comes down to the sheer fact that I've been playing it since I was a young kid. I've played it for half of my life, longer than any other game, by miles. I don't think that it comes down to addiction, but more so the nostalgia I feel every single time I see that loading screen. RuneScape was, and still is, a big part of my life, and in a strange, backwards sort of way, it taught me a lot of the social skills I needed to make friends and fit into society. Although playing RuneScape meant spending hours sitting at the computer, all multiplayer games like this are fantastic for teaching children how to converse with people in real life situations, and even how to solve disputes and fix problems. Even though RuneScape is a massively popular game, I think that it's always been very underrated in its ability to bring all sorts of different people together in a tightly knit community that no other games yet has managed to compete with. So why am I still playing RuneScape in 2017? Because it's the game I fell in love with as a child. It's the game I could always rely on to give me that same unique experience every time I logged in. And it's a game where being a noob didn't mean you were bad at it, but instead meant you had more stuff to do, more places to explore, and plenty more skills to acquire. RuneScape will go down in history as the game that started it all, the MMORPG that has the greatest story of all, created by two 14-year-olds in their parents' basement. It just doesn't get any more real than that. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly believe this is my best video so far. I put a lot of hard work into it, so if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate each and every one of you that watches my videos. Road to 1,000 subscribers, here we come. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care, and I hope you all have a great day.